My name is Garrett Thompson. Welcome to the podcast. Now, I know I haven't been here, I haven't recorded in a long time, and I've just been busy with school, and I'm trying to get this thing back going again, and it's been a while for sure. It's just been busy, and I know like last time I made a video was early January, and I haven't had it, and like I'm distracted right now because my team is going through a bit of a what the heck moment, as it were. I'm so angry right now. I'm trying so hard to contain myself. I don't know what to do. I really don't. I look at a team that is 4-5-1 in their last 10 games. I see a team that I don't even want to be in the playoffs. If you know me and you know how passionate I am about the Leafs, you know that I want them to make the playoffs. I want them to make the playoffs as much as any other Leafs fan. I love the team with everything I have. Frederik Andersen is my screensaver. I have his jersey. I'm a die-hard fan of his and the team in general, obviously. But oh my God, is this team garbage. This team is absolutely garbage. They're awful. Awful. I don't know what to say. This team is terrible. Look at the team though. Like come on. This team is god awful. God awful. I don't understand how a team with this much skill plays like this. They've talked about it like over Twitter. I've watched other podcasts talking about it, forming like what I think of the situation, forming my own opinions about what I think of the situation after watching games and watching highlights and suffering through those highlights, mind you. I turned on the Buffalo game on Sunday night. We were fine. It was 2-2. We're like, oh sweet, okay, good. Like the boys are getting back into it. This is great. I love it. 5-2. 5-2. The team literally, I don't know. Like I looked at like why it could have been that we played so poorly. I don't get it. Like, this team is so good. There's no want. These guys don't care. They don't care. They don't give a shit about playing hockey. They don't. They're like, oh, I've been paid all my money. I don't have to play anymore. I don't have to do this. I don't have to do that. When Sheldon Keefe came in, it was like, okay, let's get this thing going here. We're going to be elite. Look, we're in the bad Babcock era now. We're back to our old ways. Last year at this time, we were going through some bad stuff. Our team was playing like garbage after we'd already played well. Like, yeah, granted we lost players, but every team loses players. It's the NHL. It's a tough league to win in, and they don't deserve to win. We make it into the playoffs. Who are we going to play? Boston, we've never played them before, and Tampa Bay. We're in a playoff spot right now, granted, but I don't think we deserve it. There's teams out there that deserve it way more than we do. We don't deserve it. We can deserve it, and we can turn it on. We have 21 games left. 21. And if we keep playing like this, there's absolutely no way we make it into the playoffs. And let's just say for some goal in mind, we made the playoffs. The team we take in the first round, whether it be Tampa or Boston or however this stupid NHL playoff format works, it shouldn't matter really. No matter who we get, we are going to get absolutely dummied. And if you think we won't, and if you think, oh, this is the year we win the cup, because that's what people thought it was going to be at the beginning of the season, people were all like, oh, the Leafs are going to be a contender. We couldn't get 4 wins. We couldn't get 4 wins the way we're playing right now. Garbage. Absolutely garbage. We need help. We need our goaltending is Jack Campbell should be the starter. I was talking about it in class today. People like Jack Campbell should be the starting goaltender right now. He should. He's playing better. They have confidence behind him. Frederik Andersen has not played well. He's not. Granted, against Pittsburgh, for example, some of those goals were not his fault. But like, come on, man. I calculated his save percentage in the last 5 games. It is under 900. It is .886. Frederik Andersen. This team is awful. This team is so garbage right now. It is it's a joke to watch them play hockey. It is like, I and so many are diehard Leafs fans, and we will watch every game. We've been through everything. We've been through so much, a part of that team, being a part of the fan base. And which is a team. The fan base is a team. We're one big team. But like, how we've done and where this team is going right now is not in the playoffs. Like, I don't get it. Like, we have all this skill up front that we've paid money to make, and I just don't think that we don't have it. We don't have the want. We don't have the drive. We don't have what we need. The guys don't want to play hockey, right? Like, okay. I don't know whether we need a defenseman. First of all, I've been discussing trades with some buddies about it, like PK Subban, for example. Matt Dumba would be an absolute joy to pick up, right? Like, have a guy we just need a defenseman that will just give us a bit more confidence on the back end and just do his job properly. And that, honestly, I think a defenseman would really change it. I really do. I think a good defenseman like Matt Dumba or PK Subban, like, to name 2, I really think that could change it. I really do. I know that, like, one player doesn't make a team or one player couldn't change a team, but, like, where the Leafs are right now, I think if we just got some confidence on the back end, I really think it would change a lot. I really do. I think that, like, we picked up Dennis Mulligan from Florida for Mason Marchment. Mason Marchment, I think, is going to be a great pickup for Florida. He will probably get a chance in the big leagues. I liked him when he played in the last couple of games. He played against Winnipeg, and he played really, really well. I liked how Sheldon Keefe put him on at the end just to see if he could get something. Marchment's gotten a couple of hat tricks in the last 20 games in the AHL, so he's a good scorer. Dennis Mulligan, handful of points, 4 goals, 8 assists this season. I don't know. I don't really know a lot about him. But looking at this team, like, we got Kyle Clifford, and I'm so happy about that. I want us to keep him. I want us, like, Campbell, we got Campbell, and I'm over the moon that we got Campbell. He's played so well, and I don't know if anybody will agree to this, or if you're a proper, like, if you're a Leaf fan, or like a hockey fan in general, you'll know the effect that James Reimer had on Toronto and how all the fans loved him. No one hated him. He had a great effect on the city, and when he left, everybody was absolutely crushed, myself included. I think Jackie's really getting that kind of vibe. I think he's really turning it into that kind of vibe. Like, he's kind of got the James Reimer mentality. He's calm, he's good, he's passionate, he keeps the boys in it. And I really think that Jackie's really one for the team, and I really am happy he picked him up. And I think we should start him more until Freddie can really kick it, because I honestly, looking at the play and looking at how Frederik Andersen has played, I really don't think that he's well. I think there's something wrong. I think he's injured, but he won't tell anybody about it, and he's still playing. I don't think he's at Frederik Andersen level. He's not at 31. He's probably at 20, maybe 20 out of 31 top level. I'm trying to put a clever spin on his number on the jersey. He's not playing 31. He's playing 10. He's not playing 31. He's not playing at his level of play. He's not. And that's a confidence issue. And I think that the whole team's just not playing with the drive that we need to do. And I'm disappointed in the team. I'm disappointed, honestly. I was going to yell and scream in this video. I was pumping myself up, getting ready to be like, this team is garbage, this team is this team is that, and I did a little bit of it. I didn't yell as much as I have. Like, I remember the video when Babcock got dumped, or right before Babcock got dumped. Go and watch it. I lost my mind, and I wanted to lose my mind again. And I made a bingo card. If you watch the interview with Sheldon Keefe, he said, adding to the bingo card, I've got bingo. Everybody, I got bingo on the card. All 5. Look at that. All 5. We've got defensive zone is an abomination. The power play's nowhere where it could be. The passion is gone. What else? Defenseman. I couldn't tell you. We need one, as I said. Like, we need somebody to really change that. And save percentage, because the save percentage, Jackie Campbell's got a 929 in 5 games in his last 5. Absolutely stood on his head. He's got every single one of those wins. All Jackie. All Jack. Freddie's got to step his game up, honestly. In the last 10, 4, 5, and 1. Let's go back up on the wall. That's back up on the wall as a reminder. I get to see that every time I wake up until we change something. I'm so calm right now. It's hockey. It's the Leafs, and I'm calm. That doesn't happen too often. I don't know what to say. Like, everything's been said. You can watch a lot of different videos about everything that's been said. Like, I'm gonna say some stuff because obviously I have my own opinion on it. Like, I don't think we'll make the playoffs. I don't. I'm so in on this team, and all I think about every time somebody says, oh, they won't make the playoffs, I'm like, no, they will. They'll make the playoffs. They'll make the playoffs, and they'll be fine, and we'll do well. I don't know. They haven't proven to me that they can make the playoffs. They haven't. They're playing against teams that they can beat. They could have beaten Pittsburgh last night. They could have. Or the other night. They could have beaten Pittsburgh. No problem. Not no problem. It would have been a good game, and they could have lost by a lot less than frickin' they could have lost 3-2. Could have had a good game. Look at the team. You play against Buffalo and you lose like that? You had an absolute throw up of a third period and you lose to Buffalo? You lost to Buffalo. Buffalo, who has Jack Eichel and some others. That's it. Jack Eichel made Toronto his bitch. Like Kyle Okaposo's goal was really good too. But like, if you did see it, he played it well. Like, that was a rookie mistake by Sandin, but like still, like, that was a good play by a vet. But you look at a team like this who's losing games to teams they just shouldn't. Like, come on. We beat Ottawa. That was actually a very good game. Campbell stood on his head. Ottawa's playing spoiler for everybody right now. That was a really good game. Honestly, I thought the Leafs did play well. There were some moments where I was like, the Ottawa scored 2 goals, and I was like, it was 3-0 at one point, and then Craig Anderson came in, and then the first goal, that wasn't Campbell's fault at all. The ref or the linesman was like blind all in the corner staring at the wall, and then the puck went off him, and that's not really anybody's fault. Like, they came into a play and Campbell almost got the puck. Actually, it went off his stick. Like, he stuck his paddle out, and the paddle and the puck hit the bottom of the stick and went in. And then the second goal was a good goal. He didn't even see it, so none of those goals were his fault, and he played really well. And those were like the moments where it was like, it's 3-2 now. What are you gonna do? Right, and you played the rest of the game at 3-2, and then Marner did the Hail Mary and it went in, and then Campbell put a statement with a robbery on Duclair, I believe it was. But then you come into Buffalo and you're like, okay, let's kick it to him again. We got Frederik Andersen in that. Let's get it going again. Back-to-back 5-2 losses. Come on. Like, I'm going to make another video, hopefully by the end of the weekend, talking a bit more, getting us ready for the week ahead. I do intend on doing that because I like making videos. I really want to turn this into something. Get some interviews going. We're going to do trade deadline. Oh, trade deadline's going to be fun. I'm going to make a trade deadline video on the end on Monday. The Sunday is going to be a pump up for it. Maybe go over some more trades. For example, like Alex Martinez went to Las Vegas for a couple of second-round picks. That's a big pickup for them. I love Alex Martinez very, very much. He's a very good player. Brendan Dillon got teary-eyed when they asked him about getting traded to San Jose, or getting traded from San Jose. Next day, traded to Washington. I know it's tough that you're getting traded from a team that means a lot to you, but you're going to a team that's the Washington Capitals, who's first in the Metropolitan Division. I wouldn't be too upset about that. You're going to be a second-line or third-line defenseman playing with the likes of Alexander Ovechkin and TJ Oshie and Evgeny Kuznetsov. I don't know why I said Alex. Braden Holtby, Ilya Samsonov, Tommy Wilson, John Carlson. I would not be too upset about getting traded to that team. Nope. Jason Zucker got traded to Minnesota. That was a while ago, I know, but I haven't made a video since then. So that was early this week. But that's a big pickup for Pittsburgh. I'll tell you that. That's very big. That's going to help him a lot. That's a better Kessel. And I know, like, oh, but it's Phil Kessel. No, that's a better Kessel. How Kessel's playing right now, Galchenyuk was the better move. Believe it or not, like, Galchenyuk didn't play very well. Kessel was playing well earlier on. He's now played well. Hasn't played well. You get picked up Jason Zucker for the guy that you got for Phil Kessel, and Jason Zucker, he's a good hockey player. He's a very good hockey player. Like, he's a very, like, that's a good pickup for Pittsburgh. Very good pickup. And you gave him Alex Galchenyuk, who's played decently. They gave him a rookie. His name escapes me. I'll put it up in the video, or in the description. That's good. I like it a lot. Properly good pickup for them. Looking at the NHL, like looking at the teams that like you kind of got here as I'm trying to wrap this video up, looking at what we could see, it's looking like it's going to be one hell of a trade deadline day. It is. It's looking like one hell of a trade deadline day. I'm so excited. There's going to be some big moves. There's going to be some jaws hitting the floor bright and early on Monday morning. I have class on Monday. We're going to be in class learning, of course, because that's what we do. We learn and we pay attention. But we're going to be having the phone up in the corner, and we're going to be glancing at the trades, because there's going to be a lot. And if I can, because I'm a good student and I won't look at my phone in class, you better believe that after class I will be scanning through every single trade that's gone on, because we can't watch it, obviously. I probably could watch the first half of it because it's before my class, when my class is in the middle of the day, so I'd probably end up watching a bit of it. But honestly, I think that it's going to be one heck of a trade deadline day. The Leafs need to shape up. They need to shape up and get on their horse. Like I said in that video when I was screaming, get on your horse, want it. Find the want and play hockey, because you're running out of time. You really are. You're running out of time, and we can't do it anymore. We need to shape up here. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm glad to be back. I'll see you all Sunday. Like, subscribe, tell me what you thought, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much.